Hello. My computer today is not happy with me. I come down here fully prepared to just turn everything on. My usual gets set up in about like 10 minutes or so. And then VTube Studio somehow disconnects everything. And I mean everything. And some of them were not wanting to come back. Like I had to like Google like how do I get this to reconnect? It was not happy with me today. And apparently now my mic was not connected. Zippity doo dah. Ugh, I'm having so much fun. uh, well, I guess it's just gonna be one of those days. But regardless, I just want to hang out with you guys, chat for a little bit, maybe do a few shiny hunts. I know we've been doing a lot of shiny hunting lately, and but I kind of just want to chat. But I like shiny hunting in the background because it's something for me to fiddle with, and it pleases my brain. So, we're gonna do that. Though I probably will have maybe my model bigger on the screen. It will rock the Ninetales today, see how that goes. Because it's not like you guys are paying fully attention to the screen anyway until there's a shiny, right? So, it doesn't even matter. So, yeah, let me switch over real quick. Is my music not even what the heck? I'm just having a day. Let's just should I just like be like right here in the middle of the screen? We'll continue like hitting buttons and stuff, but like I am smack dab in the middle of the screen. Can we just do that today? This is what we're doing today. This is the stream today, guys. This is the stream. We're just me in the center of the screen with a bunch of other goofy gadgets happening in the background. Pay no attention to the non-shiny turtle behind me. We're just doing this today. Ugh, I'm so tired. I'm so drained. Ugh, I've like on the cusp, in a way of okay, let me backtrack. I have fully recovered from my cold, I think. I'm pretty sure. But I still have my own kind of health issue that I am still constantly battling. And it has beat the absolute crap out of me today. Like, I'm so drained. Actually, the last 3 days or more. So, that's just how it be. So, doing my best. I'm trying to like, well, that was not what I meant to do. Computer, stop, cease, desist. What are you doing? Whatever you're doing is bad and wrong, and it needs to stop. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Oh, but yes, it's I do have my own kind of health condition. I won't go into it because I'm not really comfortable going into it yet. It's something I may or may not be comfortable going into in the future, but it can beat the crap out of me and make me very drained. And that has definitely been the last several days. On top of the cold. Now the cold's gone, thankfully. So there's at least a little less to deal with, but it's still a lot. And my doctor's like, I need you to like cut a lot of this out of your diet. Let's see if this helps. And it's like gluten, dairy, and several other things. And I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to eat? Cheerios for the rest of my life? Like, I like Cheerios, but I don't know if I want to eat them all day, every day. So, I don't know. I don't know. I might have to break into the chocolate Cheerios and the fruity Cheerios like I used to when I was little. So, I don't know. But I'm hanging in there. I've also got commission work in between all this that I've been trying to finish. I have one that once I finish this next one, I should be I have to finish this next one. So I don't know if I'll be able to stream tomorrow because I'm going to have to like spend like all day trying to finish it. But if I do finish it, I'll probably stream for a little bit. We'll see. I'll let you guys know ahead of time on Twitter and Discord. But if there's no message, there's no stream. Probably because I am too busy and I am cranking. But this is like the only I have another commission, another model commission actually. But that one, the client's like, just take your time, and I'm already like really ahead, so I should be able to finish that by the end of next week, even with streaming. So I'm probably gonna stream a lot next week again, at least 3 days, maybe 4. I'll have to see. I don't know what I'm doing Wednesday. I need to check my Wednesday schedule. But aside from that, I will definitely plan to stream a lot next week. We'll be doing a few things. I want to do Sonic Mania next week because I know I promised that, and then like everything like went to crap and I did not have time. But I'm going to play Sonic Mania for you guys next week. I promise. I promise. Unless I'm completely dead on the floor, which I hope not, because I'm really tired of being dead on the floor. But yeah, we are going to stream a lot next week. We're gonna have lots of fun. We're gonna stream a lot, and we'll continue making lots of content. I've been posting content on YouTube pretty regularly. I'm trying to work with an editor to get a couple highlight videos going, but it's not been successful. I don't know. I'm not getting any messages back. Like, I mean, I haven't paid for anything yet, but like, I'm like, hello, and they're like, oh yeah, and I will totally do that, and then it's like, I never get a message back. I'm like, please, please let me know. I just want to get this done. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. VODs, same schedule as always. I'm not really too concerned about the VODs channel. I'm happy the VODs channel is doing great. Like, we're over 60. Like, hello? Like, what the heck? I'm impressed that you guys like the VODs, but I appreciate you guys, all of you who check out the VODs. I really appreciate that because it makes me really happy that you guys are like, hey, look, VODs. So, yay. So, yeah. I appreciate all the VODs. I'm glad the VODs channel is growing. I'm very impressed that it's growing. Didn't think it was going to grow that fast. So, yeah, thank you for VODs channel people. Yeah. But, yeah, I know some people are like, oh, have a clips channel, have a VODs channel. I'm not having I'm going to have all my clips on the main channel. I just think the main channel having the highlight videos and clips is just how I want to roll with it. Because if I don't have time to make like a main video, I can have like a longer form clip. So, which I have a few of those I've done. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's just kind of how I'm going to run the channels. I feel like I'm talking about the same thing every time. So I'm very sorry if this is like the same thing every time. I guess I tend to repeat myself. I don't remember. I'm very bad at memorizing what I said previously. But, yeah. Anyway, that's kind of just how it is going to be. But every 4 days, there should be something on the main channel. That is the plan. At least every 4 days, and maybe a couple extra tidbits here or there. But usually it's at least every 4 days on the main channel. VOD channel is just 24-ish hours after the video came out. Plus maybe a couple extra hours. So, because I like to have them come out at like 11 a.m. I just think that's a nice time for them all to come out at the same time, just the day or so after I streamed, so at least 24 hours after. So yeah, VOD to come out. So this VOD will come out. I'm streaming this on a Friday. I thought it was Thursday. I'm streaming this on a Friday. So this will come out Sunday at 11. Yeah. 400 is your lucky number. Well, the goal is today to get to at least 400. So we'll see if we get anything at 400. Maybe we'll go to 405 or something. Or 404. So we'll see. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll scoot over just a bit so you guys at least see the Turtwig when he comes out. There you go. Now you guys can at least see the Turtwig. And actually, let me put chat. Nope, not shrinking me. We want me big, bold. Yeah. Let me put myself above chat. Or behind chat. Yeah. That way you guys can... I can see you guys too. Where? Oh, it's actually just like right above. There you go. Problem solved. There you go. I'll probably have to fix it again later, but... yeah, there you go. But yeah, that's just kind of how I'm going to run the channels and stuff. And yeah, that's kind of also what's just been going on. But I'm really excited for this new model, though. This new model looks really good. I did a whole... This is the first time I'm doing a alternate outfit on a model. Like doing the base outfit and then doing an alternate outfit. So this is going to be fun. I was like talking to the rigger. I'm like, how do you want the layers like organized? Because I don't really know how to make them organized. Because some things have to be like above, like, for example, the arms, technically layered, are behind the chest. So technically I can't have the sleeves above of the outfit above the chest because it would not look right. So I'm like, how do I do this and make this? She's like, just label them. It in live 2D, it's layered completely differently, and it's kind of all off to the side, so it doesn't matter. And I was like, oh, sweet. So basically, if I layer it correctly, it looks fine to them. So that's nice. But yeah, fascinating. I hope this goes well, though. I'm really excited. Because this outfit does look really cute. I'm really happy with this outfit. So I'm rocking it. Well, I'm not gonna rock it. It's not my outfit. Actually, I did come up with a really nice summer outfit for my model that I might have to draw out later, but something I will have to save for another time when I have money to buy another whole set of rigging. But yeah, I think it'd be cool to have a summer model maybe next year or something. Definitely not gonna happen this year. So too much tail floof? Never too much tail floof. Always all the tail floof. Hello, how are we tonight? I am doing great tonight, Fang. I'm so excited you got your Latias. Congrats. 20 days is a long time, but congratulations. That's awesome. 68 everywhere I go. I see 68. Is it 68 or is it the next number? Hee 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 ha ha. No, it's 68. Well, I'm sorry. It'll be over soon. Imagine this is the shiny, then you'll never get over 68. Forever 68. It'll haunt you forever, wherever you go. Always 68. I estimated 20 days to be approximate odds. Apparently, it's just a little over, so that wasn't really that bad. That's awesome. It would be. Well, let's see. Let's see. Is it 68? Why did I disconnect? Oh, there you go. The mic got in the way. Nope. He plain. He boring. Scoot over a little more so you can see it better. There you go. Ta-da! He's just plain. Phew! How dare you? What if I wanted him to be 68? If he's 69, I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna post this obviously on Twitter and like everywhere on YouTube and all that stuff, especially on the VODs channel because they've been seeing like 5 VODs now of like 6 are gonna be after this video of me shiny hunting this turtle. They're gonna be like 69. I'm like, stop. If it's 69, I'll give 10 subs. Ooh, bet. I'll take that. I'll take that. That's a good reward for my suffering. The future suffering I will be incurring. I really want to go to the weasel hunt, which is the next hunt after this. So I want to like keep going. I have a handful of shiny hunts planned now. Currently hunting the pincer with Dexnav, and then I might go for Castform. Ooh. Castform is a still spawn, right? At the Weather Institute, or no? Wanted a break from the full odds hunt after the 29. I believe so. Like, yeah, I would take a break too. Like, bro, that's insane. Don't bonk me. If you're gonna bonk me with an actual hammer. Actually, I do want to save up to upgrade both that one and the cheer one with my new model. I just haven't had the time. Well, actually, I've had plenty of time. I haven't had the money for it. But I would love to. Nope, not 69. Phew, we are safe. But no subbies. It's okay. Yep, it's a gift mod. Glad I could skip it and it's not mandatory like Latias was. So wait, you don't have to. So wait, where else can you get cast form? Is it only at the Weather Institute? I thought you can only get cast form in Oras in the Weather Institute. Do you get it somewhere else? Because I thought it was a still spawn. So you just talk about the gift and just talk to them, check your inventory, and if it's not, it reset. Is it not a reset? It's only from the Weather Institute. It just didn't collect yet. So it is a reset spawn. So you do have to soft reset for it. It's just not a whole cutscene and a half like this is, basically. And Latias was. Get more resets. Okay. So you're not like just running through grass. Okay, gotcha. I, depending on how long this one takes, kind of want to shiny hunt the Dialga and Garantina. Now, if I decide to go into Shiny Pearl and do Palkia, I'm just going to play through the game normally, and then I'm going to Shiny Hunt Palkia, because I'm not going to do this again. This is already crazy. If I want a Shiny of a starter, I'll finish Legends Arceus, and then I'll Shiny Hunt in there, and trade it over. Like, oh my goodness. Dang, nothing. But good luck on your hunts, your reset hunts and stuff. That'll be fun. To get the shiny turtle, you have to 100% all the Pokemon games first. Yeah, I mean, I have never played out of all the Pokemon games. I've never completed, I've never played red and green, and or blue, and I have not played fire red, leaf green. And I haven't played Gold and Silver, the original Gold and Silver, and Crystal, and then Sapphire and Emerald. I have played Ruby, and I got to the League. I am like super underleveled, but I got to the League. But yeah, I couldn't beat the game because I couldn't beat the Elite Four because I was super underleveled. But I technically beat the game, so I'm gonna count that one, even though it's kind of cheating. I have played through Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire fully. I've played through Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum fully. I've played through Heart Gold and Soul Silver fully. Black and White fully. I've only played White 2, but I never finished it. I never played Black 2. And what else? I'm trying to remember. I've played all of Moon. I started Sun, but I never finished Sun. Never played Ultra Sun. Actually, no, I think I started Ultra Sun as well, but I never finished it. But Ultra Moon was the one I was intending to finish, but I got really far. I think I'm on the 3rd island, but I never finished Ultra Moon either. And then what the heck? Oh, X and Y. I skipped X and Y. I played all through X and Y. I played all through Violet. Well, technically not the DLC. I need to finish the DLC, which I want to finish on stream. Maybe we'll do that next week. I don't know. But I completed the base game. I started Scarlet, but I never finished Scarlet. I played all through Sword and Shield and the DLC, but only for Sword. Not that there's really a difference. What else? Am I missing a gen? No. I played all through Legends Arceus and both Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. So I've got a lot. I played through a lot of the games. I haven't played a lot of the original games I haven't played. I want to play Emerald on stream with you guys. I've never played Emerald. I want to just play through Emerald for the first time. I have not, like, I know there's some kind of islands, extra islands to it, but that's all I really know. I don't really know much about Emerald in general, so I would totally want to play with you guys completely to be surprised and just play it, because I know people rave about Emerald being a really good game. So I'd be interested to play it. Bye, Lumpster. Have a good time. Have a good night. But and thank you for the good luck. But yeah, I would like to play Emerald with you guys on stream. But because I've never played it, and it would be completely like first-hand like reaction to everything. I wouldn't do like a randomizer or anything of it. I'd just do like raw Emerald, because it would just be more of the experience, I think. I think it'd be fun. So I do want to do that with you guys, because I think that would be fun. I don't know when maybe I'll do that. Do we want to start that next week? Maybe we can start that next week. That could be fun. Haven't played Emerald since I was a kid, so I've pretty much no memory of it. I mean, well, I can't say that with Platinum, because that was my first one, and I have played a lot of that. I don't have a lot of memories of Ruby, though. I played Ruby only once. Actually, I found one of my old DSs, because I only played it on the DS. I never had the Game Boy SP. My cousins did, though. But I want to. I found one of our old DSs that was still working, barely, but I got it to boot up my old Emerald, and I got to look at my Pokemon. I have the wildest team. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it. I have a picture of it. I can't show the picture because it's like very reflective, but I do have a picture of it somewhere. I was showing Megan the other day, one of my mods. A copy of Ruby. I also haven't opened it up that file since a kid. Kind of curious what's on there. I had like a Mightyena. I had Blaziken. Blaziken's the one I picked. I also had a Mightyena. And hold on, let me like do something real quick. I'm gonna lose tracking for a sec. Did I save it or did I get rid of it? I don't remember. There's so many pictures since then. I'm scrolling through everything. Holy cow. Oh, I don't know where it is, but I had a picture of it somewhere. But I had like a Mightyena. It was just, oh, I found it. Okay. So I had a Groudon level 47. I had a Blaziken level 41. I had an Absol level 27, a Kecleon level 30, and a Swellow level 43, and a Pikachu level 25. I don't know why I had a level 25 Pikachu when I was going to the league, but whatever. And in my box, I only had, actually I almost had a full box. I had Minun, Zigzagoon, Electrike, Geodude, Wurmple, another Electrike for some reason, Mawile, Zubat, Gulpin, Aeron, Wingull, Swablu. I had a Swablu? Numel, Oddish, Abra, Makuhita, Why Not? Why Not is interesting. Linoon, Tentacool, Duskull, Chinchou, I think is what it's called. The one with the pre-evolution to Lantern. Pelipper, Castform, Oddish, 2 Wobbuffets for some reason. Probably the male and the female. And Gyarados. That was my team from when I was like super little. Because I remember playing Platinum first. But I think I got Ruby shortly after that. So yeah, it was just a thing. Just what I had. It's a pretty interesting like deck. Wine was a free egg in Lava Ridge. Oh. I was wondering, I was like, I'm pretty sure you can only get one from an egg. Like, so I wonder maybe if I had 2 Wobbuffets too. Did I catch 2 Wobbuffets because maybe as a kid I thought it was interesting that one had lipstick and one didn't? And maybe it was because of the anime? Or did I get the 2 Wobbuffets and had them both in the daycare? I never did go check the daycare because I was afraid my DS was not gonna make it. I had enough energy to like check the boxes basically, but yeah, I don't know. It was interesting. The level 25 Pikachu in my party, I was like, maybe I just wanted a Pikachu? I don't know. But I had a Gyarados, so I wonder if... I don't know. Maybe I needed it for like rock climb or something? I don't remember. No, you don't need actually... I don't know. I have no idea. I don't understand. I don't remember what I was thinking. I do remember, though, very vaguely, trying to go and get the Reggies because I couldn't beat the gyms, and I learned that... Because I had a guidebook. So I remember going to see if I can get the Reggies because they would be higher up level and that would maybe help me. But I don't remember figuring it out. So I don't think I really... I never did. So clearly I don't have them in my party or anything. So I guess I just never did the Reggies. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. So I don't know how to do this. But I want to get a DS with a capture card so I can play DS games for you guys on stream. But like actual cartridge DS games. But I don't know how to do that. I only know how to do that with the Switch. And yeah. I don't know. I think it would be just cool to like shiny hunt in some of those older games with you guys. And like learn how to do it. I think it would be really cool. I don't recall if I've ever caught the Reggies in Ruby and Emerald. Well, if I play through Emerald, maybe we'll try and get the Reggies. I think that'd be fun. I remember it's like ridiculous. Like you'd step like a certain way and dig a hole or something with dig. I don't know. It was just crazy. I do think the reading braille thing is cool. I wish that they did more fun things like that. Bring out another random language and throw it in there as an Easter egg. I think that'd be really cool. I do remember shiny hunting them in Brilliant Diamond, though. That's fair. Nope. Yeah, I don't know. I wanna do more things with you guys. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm feeling in the mood now to play Emerald. So maybe we'll play Emerald. We'll just have a Pokemon week. Well, actually, no, we'll be Sonic. So it'll be Sonic and Pokemon. So, I don't know. We could do that. That could be good. Sounds fun to me. Alright, maybe I'll do that. Maybe we could do, like, Sonic Mania, and then we could do Emerald, and then we could do, is that too much? 2 new games in 1 week? Would that be too much for you guys, or would you guys be okay with that? Because I could do, like, Sonic Mania, like, maybe 2 days in a row, or I could do, like, Sonic Mania, Emerald, and then maybe Wednesday I could do more shiny hunting here, and then we can go back to Sonic Mania and then Emerald or something. I'd be fine with it. Okay. I mean, if you guys are okay with that, then I don't want to overwhelm you. I want you guys to have fun. So just as much as I do. So. The tiny leaf Torchbag. He is a tiny little leaf guy. But yeah, I want to continue doing more fun streaming activities and stuff with you guys because I do want to have new outfits. I have several new outfits ideas. I've told some of you guys on chat, some of them, like I'm not like, I mean, I could tell you guys what it'll be like, or the theme will be, but I'm not gonna tell you details, obviously, because I want to keep some of that a surprise. But I want to do a winter outfit, a summer outfit, like a beach kind of fun summer outfit, and a couple other fun themed outfits. Like I want to do PJs. I think. I don't know what to do for a PJ design though, so. But I think it'd be fun. It's kind of hard for me to be overwhelmed someday. Somehow I don't get overwhelmed by my 20-day audience resets, but then again, I might just be crazy. We're all crazy here. You're fine. But no, I don't know if I would say shiny hunting's overwhelming. I feel like it's more underwhelming. Because unless you have something else to do in the background, you get bored so easily. I think it's more underwhelming because you're just resetting and resetting and resetting, and it gets dull after a couple. So like I'm doing this like kind of in the background. I've gotten into a system now where I'm just doing it in the background. Like I'm still very vigilant to pay attention to like if it's shiny before I like hit the home button and whatever. But still, I think it's very underwhelming. So it's more, I don't know, it's a lot harder to be overwhelmed in my opinion. I think it's a lot easier to be underwhelmed. So but yeah, that's just my opinion. Light mode. At a moment. Then we'll go into, I want to do the braid actually. I haven't done the braided hair in a while. That's a lot of fun. Let's change it up a little bit. Have a little bit of fun. But yeah, I think I very much enjoy shiny hunting. I think it's a lot of fun. Cause I don't know, it tickles something in my brain. I could just sit here and just cause I like to just chat with you guys anyway. I want to continue doing more just chatting streams because I love just chatting with you guys. But I also like fiddle with my hands, so I need something to fiddle with, and shiny hunting does that. It's like I'm doing something also interesting in the background for you guys to pay attention to, but I'm also fiddling with my fingers, and it satisfies my brain. So I like it. I like it a lot. Very nice. Very, very nice. And shiny hunting streams are basically just chatting streams, especially with the reset hunts. Pretty much, yeah. Like, I feel like with the next hunt, with the weasel hunts, actually just in general, the next hunts in general, aside from Dialga, we'll just be like running around, so in the grass and stuff, so it won't be, I mean, it still will be a just chatting stream, but I think it'll be more engaging because you'll have, it's not just me clicking through a cutscene all the time. It's actually, you know, something more engaging to watch, I guess. I don't know. This is my opinion. I also think that because the resets and hunts will be faster, it'll be more engaging. Best part about the tail is just swishing them. Wee, 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 wee. They make me happy. I like them. I used to think that they were like too much, and I was not gonna go the full 9 tail and just stick with the 1, but I was like, but I like it. I like the aesthetic. I'm gonna do it anyway. So, yep. I like also, so when I drew the model, obviously I drew it flat like this. So when Amy rigged it, she added a couple extra little gems on each side, and I like that. It's so pretty. It's so nice. Because originally when I was drawing it, because I wasn't sure how it would really work, I had it end at actually like the front hair and the ear, thinking that when she turned the head, it would just like end there and you can just assume it wrapped around the ear to the back or whatever. But I like how Amy did it because it's just nice. So, they are beautiful tails. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm working on getting... I'm not trying to spend like too much money because I'm trying to save my money right now. But I did put in an order for a new artwork because I want to add. I want some like new art every once in a while for like the schedules, especially that way you don't get like bored or anything with the schedules schedule art. So I do have one that I put in the works for. Oh, and I also put in a new animated emote commission. So those should both be coming by the end of April. So that's fun. So I'm excited. And it's a really awesome artist too. I'm really excited to work with both the artists. Also, I've worked with one of them before, one of them I haven't worked before, but Panda and Megan have worked with them and the results are really good. So I'm hoping I get some good results too. So I'm excited. And if it turns out really nice, I might just pay them extra so that I can make it like a poster for you guys. Or like maybe a desk mat or something, depending on the orientation they do. Oh, hey, it turned nighttime. I love how it just clicked and it just like went to night. But yeah, I got some stuff for you guys. Like I want to keep you guys constantly entertained, constantly engaged and all kinds of stuff because I want to have just as much fun as you guys are, and I want you guys to have just as much fun as I am. Because I don't know, I want to be that for you guys. So, and I'm so happy how fast the main channel is growing. Like we're almost at 200 already. That's like wild to me. And it makes me really happy you guys are liking all my videos and all my clips and stuff. So I'm going to continue to work hard for you guys and make you guys proud. So I'm in this journey with you and doing my best. We're gonna get a turtle. Oh, yeah. Hopefully. Soon. Yeah, we're gonna go to 400 today. If we get it, fantastic. Because then if we get it today, the next stream will be... Actually, in general, if we get it, unless we get super early into stream, the next stream will be continuing the story with the shiny turtle. Like, but aside from that, it'll be more shiny hunting every once in a while. I want to have the VODs channel be more than just the spam of like constant like shiny hunting streams. I love doing it, don't get me wrong, but I feel bad for the VODs watchers are like, she's at it again. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best here. So, oh my gosh, why is it not registering my X button? My X button is like bugged. I don't know. I've been entertained by your content since the day I met you. You're fun to talk with. Aw, I appreciate that. And hey, VODs watchers, if you want to join and talk with me just like Fang over here, you guys can go to twitch.tv/KateRosalind14 and check me out live. I'm live weekday evenings. Pretty much always. Huzzah, I did a plugin. Can I make that? No, I shouldn't make that into a clip. That's just like a straight plug-in clip. Like, bleh. I don't know. Blah. Dee 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 dee. But I'm glad I'm entertaining to you guys. That makes me happy. That means I'm doing a good job. I like talking, so I like chatting with you. I'm glad I'm glad to have you too, Fang, because I appreciate having at least one person I can chat with, because I don't have that very often, and sometimes I'm just talking to myself. And eventually, I feel like I talk sometimes so fast that I finish everything I had. I sometimes will prepare things ahead of stream. Like, okay, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this. Like what's going on in life and blah 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 blah. But I like run through all that, and then I'm like, okay, now what do I talk about? But and sometimes I get quiet. But like having someone, even just one person that chats, really is helpful to bounce off of them, because then you can bring up other topics and stuff. But I also appreciate lurkers who are lurking, because that really helps boost the stream as well. So I appreciate everyone who comes in and says hi or something and just hangs out. But yeah. Actually, that's an idea. What if I made a follower emote that was just the mascot with a sign holding up a sign that just said hi? So then for you guys, obviously like subscribers can use the wave animated emote, but maybe for just followers who just want to say hi but are just lurking but don't really want to say much more than just hi, then maybe that could be a good idea. You guys like that idea? And yes, I did watch the Nintendo Direct. I will get into that next, because I have a rant for that. But it's a good idea. Okay, maybe I'll add that into the list of emotes that I want to draw. So, because I have 2 slots. I put a poll on Discord, and the first one everyone wanted was the blanket one, so I will make the blanket cozy one. But the second one everyone wanted was tied with like the Pomni eyes and the credit card with the mascot. So I was like, what if I just make both and I can just have them decide after? But maybe I'll just make the follower one, the high one, and just, since it's tied, just omit it for the moment until I get more slots. Because there's a few older emotes I want to redo as well. Because, for example, the crying one looks very similar to the laughing one, and I have sent the wrong one before. So I want to fix the tears on the crying one and make them more obvious, because they kind of are a little more hidden than I thought they were going to be. So I want to make them a little more obvious. I'll probably have them add like streams instead of like tears everywhere, so then it's better seen and it doesn't confuse me or any of you. So I want to fix a few of them that have like errors like that, but most of them are going to probably stay the same. I also want to like experiment with a new emote coloring style I've been messing with, so I might want to make them all consistent. So yeah, some of them I probably won't change. Like the 2 emotes that I have that are of the mascot right now are tier 2 and tier 3, because I wanted something there but I didn't know what to put there. But I probably will keep those because I like the way those are drawn, so I probably won't change those. But yeah. Anyways, Nintendo Direct. That was insane. I watched it on a whim because I was just like, you know what? I'm awake. I was like drowsy in the morning, so I was like awake. I just had breakfast, and I was just like slightly awake. I was like, whatever, I'll turn on a live stream and I'll watch it. And I was very surprised that Pokemon was in the Nintendo Direct, because they never do that. So what does that mean? Why would they put a Pokemon trailer in the Nintendo Direct instead of doing a Pokemon Direct? Because they could have easily done a Pokemon Direct, because they could have announced Shining Rivalry with the new TCG Pocket Pack in the Pokemon Direct, and probably some other updates. But they didn't. And they just put it in Nintendo Direct. And a tweet, technically. So why? I was not expecting Pokemon trailer in Nintendo Direct. I wasn't either. I'm surprised there was no Kirby either. Like, we haven't seen a new Kirby game in a while. So I'm wondering when we'll see that. I'm excited though. I like Kirby. I want to play another Kirby game, I think, with you guys too. or continue some of them. I think we started like Forgotten Land, never really finished it. But I did like the trailer though. Showed the last few mons that are on the Switch yet. It's fun. I mean, when I was replaying X and Y, I noticed that the monkeys are in X and Y normally, along with Flygon and Furfrou, which obviously because it's from the gen, and the Patrak 9. They were in that normally. So I wonder, because they were the last ones, if they set it up that way, like long ago. But I don't know. But I think like I knew that was pretty much guaranteed, like before they showed that trailer. But the amount of people that were like, it's confirmed, and I was like, wow, that's so fun. There's actually, I mean, I didn't hate the elemental monkeys. I didn't mind them. I just wasn't a big fan of them either. I was just like, they're there, I'm okay with it. Like, they were good in like the beginning of Black and White, but I just didn't like them really much past that. I wanted to always use one of the other two because I always picked Snivy, so I always had Panpour, and I always wanted to try one of the other guys. So, but I think they're cute, honestly. Actually, I had a Pansage plush when I was a kid, a really big one. So I didn't mind the elemental monkeys. I never really hated them. I thought they were fun. Elemental monkeys are interesting. No idea if they're ever going to use them. I don't like their evolved forms. The Simi line, I don't like them. I like the elemental monkeys at their base form. I think they're cute. I don't like their evolved forms. I just don't. Now, Watchhawk I hated. Patra I didn't really care about. Watchhawk I hated as a kid because it was everywhere in Black and White and it drove me nuts. But like as an adult, I kind of like Watchhawk. I think he's a pretty neat Pokemon. So Watchhawk I was kind of a little hyped for. I was like, oh yay, Watchhawk. Watchhawk and Patra are back. I think they're cute. I think they're like underrated. I think they're cute. So I don't mind Simisage and Simipour. I don't like Simisear. I don't like Simisear. He's the worst of the three for me. I just don't like him. No. Simipour, I didn't mind as much either. I think that was the one I didn't mind as much. Simisage, I don't remember what he looks like. Oh, he's got the weird straight hair. I don't know. Not really much of a fan of him either. I mean, I don't know how good they are. I don't remember them being particularly good, but they were Pokemon. I like Simisage's shiny. I don't know what their shiny is. Is it like dark? Is it like green or blue? I'm gonna look it up real quick. Oh, look it up. Simisage shiny. Oh, it's not that different though. It's just slightly darker. It's just slightly darker green. Simipour is also just slightly darker blue. Actually, that blue is kind of nice on Simipour, though. What about Simisear? Oh, Simisear's is the worst. It's barely any different at all. Good shade of green though. I can see that. I see. I don't like a lot of the subtle shinies either, like most people, but I like Glaceon's shiny because to me that's what Glaceon should look like. When you think of ice, usually it's like crystallized and very shiny and very clear, and that's how I feel shiny Glaceon is. But regular Glaceon is like a dirtied ice. Like it doesn't look that great. So I kind of wish that shiny Glaceon was the regular Glaceon, and then we had a different color, like a purple or maybe even a pink Glaceon for a shiny. I think that would have been way better in my opinion. But they'll probably never do that. I would love for them to take a break almost, and like for the next gen, maybe even before like the Switch 2, go back through all the shinies and change some of the bad ones and make it more interesting. Like, some of them, like, I know people like complain about Flabebe. I think Flabebe is a good shiny. It's hard to see because it's small, but it makes sense though. And it makes sense that its body changes, but the flower doesn't. So I think, like, the worst offender is shiny Leafeon. Shiny Leafeon should change. It doesn't have to be the red that everyone wants it to be. It'd be cool if it was, but it just needs to not just be the slightest change, because and I feel like Garchomp too, because I know they go through and for each game they change a lot of the like base colors, but that's what ruins the shinies. The shinies in the beginning were not really that bad. It was because they changed the base colors of the Pokemon that the shinies end up being really bad. Gengar is a worse example of that. He was originally very purple and now, or very pink, like a pinkish purple, and now he's the more darker purple, but that was the shiny. So now the shiny looks awful. I think they need to, if they're gonna change the regular Pokemon, they need to change the shiny. Like, I think that's the big thing that I'm like, okay, like, you can do one, but you should also do the other. So I don't know. That's just my opinion. I wish they would do that because it could be really good. And I don't think anyone will really complain. Let's be honest here. And I'm not talking about changing all of them, obviously. Like, keep some of them. And I know they've done this before too. They have changed shinies before, but they changed Charizard shiny after Gen 2, so they can actually do it. Yeah, they have done it before. Like, Black Charizard was totally intentional. Like, they could absolutely do it. Now, I would only change, because there are some people that like certain shinies, even though they're not like I'm not a big fan of Espeon shiny, but some people are. And I just don't like the green, but it's a good shiny because it changes a lot and it looks very different. I'm more into the ones that, like, you can't tell if you look at them, like Elekid. Please change Elekids. Make it like orange if you're gonna do that. Like, make it a really orange. Like, I wouldn't change like a Electabuzz as much because Electabuzz is pretty obvious. And Electivire has the blue, so I wouldn't change like those two, but change Elekids for goodness sakes. Like, I wonder how purple Charizard would look in the modern games. I don't know. That would be interesting. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, there's some of them that really need help. Like the Garchomp needs some help. I do like how they had the middle a different color, like the orange and the yellow, but make the, like, maybe just make it black. Like, I don't know. Some of them just need changing. I'm sure that someone could easily list make a petition list of all the shinies that they want changed because they just need help. Scarlet and Violet was a big, like, eye-opener, I think, for that. Because people really had to look for it and notice it, and if they didn't have the auto-battling feature, nobody would have gotten those shinies, like, ever. Maybe not black. They should have kept shiny Goodbyes blue. Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, make a shiny Goodbyes blue, but keep the middle the same shiny color, like the orange and the yellow, but make the outside the blue of Goodbye. That would have been so cool. Or maybe even like slightly darker, like a navy. That would be cool. That'd be cool. I'd be okay with that. That would be sick. But it's got like this grayish purple that's like, it's almost like a duller version of its original color, so it's like barely changes. But yeah, that'd be cool. For sure. Because Goodbye has a pretty shiny. And it doesn't look too different, yeah, but it's very vibrant. So you can definitely tell. So for sure, I definitely think that's a good idea. But anyway, we're kind of getting off track. The Nintendo Direct. I was definitely surprised that they did that. But as for the content in the Direct, aside from like the monkeys and stuff, they didn't show any new megas. I knew that they wouldn't. They won't do that unless they would never do that in a Nintendo Direct. Like, unless they really wanted to throw us off, but they didn't. They really showed off megas though a lot. So I have a feeling they're gonna definitely do like a mega trailer of a new mega in the future. But they'll probably do it on their own channel or in another Nintendo Direct or like Pokemon Direct. I don't think they'll ever do it in a Nintendo Direct because that would be too much. I don't know. I just think they want that attention for themselves. No offense, but I think that's what they want. As for the content, the day and night cycle thing is interesting because at first I was looking at it and I was watching the trailer a few times. I was like, how do we have night spawns then? Are there any night spawns in X and Y? I'm pretty sure there were, because like how would you do the night only spawns if you can't get them because all the areas are now battle areas? But if you look at the trailer closely, not all the highlighted areas were red. Some of them were green. So I wonder if it like picks a random bunch and then also has like almost like it like randomizes which sections it is that is green, which sections are still red. So then you can tell like what like based on the color, like, oh, there's a night only spawns over here, or there's some this is a battle area, you know, like by the color, which I think is cool. That, or it could be, if that's not the case, it could be the fact that they have the night only spawns only on the rooftops, because they did say that in the trailer that the rooftops are separate from the wild zones, but you can find Pokemon on the rooftop. So I wonder if maybe the night only spawns, because I know a lot of them are birds usually, like owls and stuff, like Huntro or Murkrow or something. So they probably will be on the rooftops, but we'll see. We'll see how that works. As for the battling itself, wicked cool. We could finally get revenge on all the trainers who have ambushed us over the years. We could ambush them. That's fantastic. That is like the best thing ever. I like screamed. I was like, we can ambush them back. Hallelujah. It's so awesome, I think. I'm going to do that to so many of the trainers. Like, just you watch. I'm just going to do that to so many. I'm going to go like, heh, feel my wrath. Like, especially like when you get over leveled later and you're like, lose. As for the ranking system, I think that's cool. There's a lot of ranks, so that's like 26 ranks. But I think that's cool because it's like, obviously you can do like rank like 10 to 1 or whatever, but I think it's fun. And it really plays into like the whole A to Z thing. So I like that a lot. I think that's fun. Or Z to A, technically. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the idea. So I think the first few will be really easy, but then it'll start to get really hard. And I think that's cool because it gives you a challenge of what to do. Because like Legends Arceus, the challenge was to get all the Pokemon in the Pokedex. But for ZA, it's going to be trying to get to level A or rank A. So I think that'll be interesting. Yeah, it's pretty likely the next trailer will be Megas. Yeah, I agree. I think the new trailer will probably be Megas, unless it's more about AZ. Because when they said the wish thing for when you get to rank A, they showed AZ next. So I wonder if AZ coordinated or started the ranking tournament thing, and then he said that he would grant a wish through Floette. So does Floette have this wish power or something that I'm missing? I don't think Jirachi will be in the game. Someone said Jirachi. I remember watching trailers of other creators react to it. They're like, Jirachi. And I'm like, okay, Jirachi's probably not going to be in the game. You might be transferable over from BDSP, but at home, but I don't know if it'll be in the game. But my guess is they might have set battle zones depending on the story progressions. It's like, or it's entirely possible they will be random, like you said. I agree. I think having them all battle zones all at night all the time doesn't make sense for night only spawns, because there's always Pokemon that spawn only at night. And I think limiting them to the rooftops would be interesting, maybe too bold. So having like one or two that are still like green, and you can be like, okay, well, you can go find some night spawns over here. I think that'd be interesting. So I'm interested how we're gonna get the fossils in this game, because we didn't get the fossils from Lumios. Like, we couldn't, like, it's a different city that we, like, resurrect the fossils. So will the fossils be wild spawns like they are in Scarlet and Violet? Or will they be... Like, you know what would be really interesting? This is a wild take. But what if there's, like, a taxi guy or a guy that just, like, is next to a car and you talk to him, you give him a fossil, okay, be right back. And he drives out. There's, like, an animation of him driving out of the gate and then coming back late. And you have to check the next day and he'll be there the next day and be like, here's your fossil. Or here's your Pokemon. That would be such a random thing, but it would be kind of funny. So... yeah, going from Z all the way to A is gonna be so fun. I know. I like this too because the cool thing about Legends Arceus was all about catching. It was not a lot of battling, which is kind of disappointing because I did want to do a little bit of battling. But in Legends ZA, it's like all about battling. So you'll still have catching, but you'll get to use the Pokemon you catch. So I think that'd be so much fun. So I'm really excited for that. So I'm excited to do more battling. Like, I like battling. Like, I'm not a competitive battler, but I do like battling because I think it's fun. So I'm really, really excited to do more battling. I think it'll be so much fun. Battling is indeed fun. It's fun just to, like, do it for the sake of, like, doing it rather than, like, you know... Like, I have no interest in doing it competitively. I never probably will do it competitively. But I do want to, like, just have fun with it. I like using the Pokemon for kind of, like, messing around and having a good time, you know? Just having fun. Like, battling is just fun. Like, it's not just about, it's something about winning when you trained up this Pokemon and you took care of this Pokemon and you get to do that again. Also, interesting thing, I hope they bring Pokemon Ami back. I don't know if they'll bring back the Super Training or the other ones, but I hope they bring back Pokemon Ami or something similar like they did in Let's Go because I want to pet my Pokemon. I want to play with them. I want to pet them. Let me do it, Pokemon. I want to do it. Like, I want something like that back because I want to be able to affection my Pokemon. Like, I know some people are like, oh, it's cheating if you pick your Pokemon to full affection. I don't care. I think it's adorable when they, like, dodge a move because they love me. Now, I don't think they'll do something like that because of the new battle system, but it would be cool anyway. Thank you for the lurk, Okami. It's good to see you. Spent a lot of time watching battling content on YouTube. I will never get into competitive. It's just too much for my brain. I could never get into competitive Pokemon for that. I probably will try Champions when it comes out because I think it'll be interesting to try out, but I don't think I'll go like crazy in it. Like, I just now learned from playing TCG Pocket like how to play the card game a little bit, so I kind of understand what I'm doing. But I also just watched a video today of someone playing the card game like IRL, and it's like completely different with the whole energy thing, and I don't understand. It boggles my mind, and I'm like, how do you guys do this? Like, I don't know. So, yeah, it's just some things I just will probably never do or never learn. I understand the basics of competitive battling at least. I know that I'm not good at figuring out a team strategy. Oh, for sure. Or like raising the team. Like, nah, I couldn't do that. That's a little much for me. I do think a lot of people like Showdown though when I just look up to competitive because they didn't have to like raise the Pokemon. They just can input the stats and everything, and that was just how they did it. So that's interesting. But unless I don't know how the rules were. I wonder if they had to actually make the like have the actual Pokemon in game raised and stuff, and then they could bring it into competitive through Showdown or something. I don't know, but it'd be interesting. But yeah, team synergy. Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot. It could be a lot. So. was gonna say something else, but I totally forgot. There's something else I was gonna say on this topic. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I forgot. I already overthink things enough. I do not need to get into competitive with that habit. Yeah, I don't know. I like to just cozy and hang out and play with the Pokemon and just make them my friends and stuff. That's all I want to do. Like, I'm actually, I will say, I do have a lot of fun completing the decks. I will never probably do a shiny dex because that's probably just over my head. But this is like cementing that this is going to be a little rough. I know that also I've seen people do the hunts for like Celebi or, yeah, well, Celebi's not that bad. For Jirachi and Manaphy. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that. But I feel like, though, I don't want to cheat and get like, the shiny Manaphy they give you and the shiny Jirachi they give you and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I wonder if what they'll do for the new shiny, because there's going to be like, you know that there's, with ZA, you complete the dex, you put it in home, there's going to be a shiny Pokemon. What Pokemon do you think they're going to do for that? Will it be Victini, you think? That could be interesting. I don't think they'll go back and do like Celebi or Jirachi. I think they'll do more of the ones that aren't obtainable yet. So I wonder, Diancie would make so much sense because you can get Mega Diancie. That's got to be it then. It's got to be Mega Diancie. I don't think Volcanion. I kind of knew from, I don't know, my brain just tells me it's not going to be Volcanion or Hoopa. But Diancie would make sense. Or Victini, because they haven't done Victini, oddly enough. Which is odd to me why they haven't done Victini. Like, they haven't had a Pokemon Go event, but they didn't have Victini shiny, which was weird, but okay. So, I don't know. But, yeah. But I'm pretty sure it'll be Diancie, because that makes so much sense. That'd be so cool, though. Mega Diancie is such a cool Pokemon I've never gotten. I want a Mega Diancie, because that would be so cool. I love Mega Diancie's, like, Mega form. It's so pretty. Diancie's Mega form is so good. Give it to me, Pokemon. Give it to me. I saw a video on one streamer talking about what Pokemon could be Megas for the new game, and I think that's... Obviously, people are like, oh, it's going to be the Kalos starters. It's going to be Flygon. But, like, obviously, what else? And some people I saw someone post, like, saying Mega Excadrill, and I was like, that could be interesting. Is Drillbur... I don't know if Drillbur is in X and Y, though. Or the original X and Y. I don't remember. But that would be interesting. I'm more curious to what the new regional Pokemon will be. The regional forms. Or the convergent forms will be. That'll be so interesting to me. Because I just want to see the new Pokemon. I think that'd be really cool to see. So. Now, obviously, they'll probably have that for the starters, but I don't know who else they would do that for. So it'd be interesting. Diancie being able to Mega Evolve is the main reason my #1 thought. Yeah, I forgot about Diancie for a sec. So yeah, that totally makes sense. It is probably most definitely Diancie. Can't recall if Drillbur's XY either. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. Where would it be? There wasn't a lot of caves in X and Y. Or at least a lot of caves that you can get encounters in. Because there was that one mirror cave, but I don't think it was in there. But there was also that one cave where we had the fossils in, but it was not really an encounter cave. Except for, like, upwards encounters, like bats and stuff. Can't forget about Diancie. It's one of my top 3 favorite Megas. I love Mega Diancie. I just kind of forget about the Megas until just, like, recently. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's a Mega, and that's a Mega, and that's a Mega. Like, the only ones I can never forget about is Lucario and Gardevoir because, oh, shiny Gardevoir's Mega is just immaculate. Like, it's so good. I love that they did, like, the wedding dress and, like, the funeral dress, like, idea. It's so pretty. So, I love it. And then I will never forget Lucario because I played a Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire and I wanted to have a Mega Lucario for one of my runs. But you have to beat all of the contests in order to do that, and I was like, this is gonna be impossible. But I did it twice because I played both Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and oh, the contests were at their peak in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. This is my take. They're at their peak. I could never understand them in Gen 4, and I never played them in the original Gen 3, but X and, like, not X and Y. Never played the X and Y ones or the ones in Gen 5, but the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire contests were peak. It was so easy to play through the whole thing and get to master it because it made sense in my brain. The way they had it set up made sense. It did not make sense in any of the other gens, but in this one it made sense, and there was a way to like strategize for it, and it was fun. Like, it wasn't like extremely difficult. It was fun. Like, I actually enjoyed the contest a lot in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So yeah, Mega Gardevoir is indeed a beautiful one, although I've never used it before. I used it once in Omega Ruby. When I first played Omega Ruby, I said I wanted to use Gardevoir for the first time. I never used Gardevoir before this. And I was like, I'm going to use it. I didn't use the shiny, obviously. I only got a regular routes. I did try to shiny hunt it, I think, but I think I remember trying to do that. But I never was successful. But I had so many encounters I remember too. But yeah, I was not successful. But I did use the regular Gardevoir. And I got the Gardevoirite. I don't remember where you get that in the game, but I think it's relatively easy. And oh my gosh, it was so broken. Because it's like, that was like the first game aside from X and Y where it's fairy psychic. So I wanted to use the fairy types, which is why I picked it. But it was so good. I was so impressed. I was like, oh, I love Gardevoir now. It's one of my favorite Pokemon now. It's awesome. I've never been interested in doing the contest. I was only interested for the Lucario night. But I was very much not disappointed. It's very fun in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So if you get a chance to do that on your adventure, or you want to take a break and try something, you should try that. It's actually a lot of fun. I need to remember to grab Altaria's Mega Stone after I finish hunting Pinsir. Yeah, don't forget. But I loved the contest there. It was so good. I don't remember the girl's name that has the Mega Lucario, that has the Mega Altaria, like Liz or something. She gives you like the contest pass and stuff in the beginning. She's fun to compete with. Lisa, yeah. I loved her as a rival, and as like she like cheered you on every time you passed a rank and stuff, and it was cool. I liked it a lot, so I very much enjoyed the contests. They were lots of fun. It was also fun to like make poffins and get your Pokemon up and like the whatever the stats were, or I even organized my moves based on like the certain stats and stuff. So I had so much fun. My Latios always won the clever contests. She's Wallace's sister, daughter. I think it's the sister. I don't remember which one, but I think it's sister. Because I think in Journeys, Ash was battling Wallace while Go was watching Lisa and Chloe. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I don't remember. Because I think Serena was there. Yeah. Let me look. I'm pretty sure she's... Wallace is her uncle. That's what the Bulbapedia says. Wallace is the uncle of Lisa. Oh, her character sheet is beautiful, though. Let's go. I also love... Okay, the cool thing about the Mega Stones, too, is where everyone places them. Like, she has it on her headband. That's cool. I love when they, like... the Mega Trainers all just had different placements of where they had their Mega Stones. That was just cool. Like Cynthia in her lipstick. Yes. Let's go, queen. I just love how everyone had their megastones in different spots. She has a trainer card? That's so cool. She'll probably be in the next, like, Gen 3 Pocket Dex, I'm guessing. But, yeah. Yeah, I love how they do have their keystones. Yeah, I just think it's really cool. It's a really cool effect or like detail that they did with all the trainers. Like they had some on their necklace, some on their earrings, and for girls, guys sometimes they obviously had the mega ring for some people, and I just think that was just so cool that everyone had it in different spots and stuff, or like the bottom of an umbrella. Like it's so cool. I don't think they'll be able to customize that in the game. I wish we could, but I don't think we can. It would be really... Actually, would it be... Well, no, okay. It wouldn't be hard to do. I think the hardest part of them doing that would be changing the animation for the mega animation. Though, they could tie that in like they did with Scarlet and Violet. How they had the different like throwing animations that you could change in the DLC. They could technically do that, I guess, and have different like mega animations for ZA. But I don't know if they'll do that. It'd be so cool if they did that. I would be so hyped if they did that. But I don't know if they'll do that. But yeah, I think that would be one of the coolest things they could do. Be very interesting to customize how the keystone was. Yeah, I would love that. Because don't get me wrong, the mega rings are cool, but I want something different. I want to be different, guys. I want to be different. Let me be different. All right, 5 more. Actually, I don't think I hit the button on that one. Yeah, I hope that we get some cool customization in the game. I'm sure we'll have outfit customization. It would be weird if they didn't do outfit customization in the game. I kind of want a skirt. I know some people are like, oh, yay, no skirts for the girls. I'm like, yeah, but I want a skirt anyway. So, I just hope it's not like the ugliest patterns thing. Like, I'm so tired of it. Just make plain colors. Like, maybe 1 or 2 patterns, but stick plain colors for some of the stuff. Because some of them go a little too wild. And it's like, all right, that's not necessary. Like, they could easily do, like I feel like they don't have a fashion designer, like, when they do this. It's like, you guys could do better than that. Why are you doing this? I don't know. Fun fact, Serena in Journeys, the outfit she's wearing is actually an outfit you can get for Serena, or for the girl character in X and Y. But you can't get it until way post-game because it's locked in that really fancy outfit shop in Lumio City that's, like, very post-game. So I'm wondering, because that's the only one in Lumio City. So I'm wondering if we'll be able to change clothes at all in the main game, unless they change that. Because that would be very disappointing otherwise. That is a fun fact. Yeah. I just thought that was interesting, because I was like, oh, I wanted to look at that. Because it's like, can I get that same outfit? And I was like, I can, but not till way after post-game. I'm always, I don't mind having some things locked to post-game, but outfit, I hate them when they do outfit restrictions to post-game. Why would I want to change my outfit post-game? By post-game, unless it's like a crown or something for like beating the champion, which makes sense, I'm not changing my outfit post-game. I'm staying probably the same, because I found one I liked and I'm sticking with it. So I think it's dumb. I don't mind if it's super expensive. I just don't want it to be locked to post-game. Or locked until I beat the champion, but I have to beat the Elite Four first. Like, don't make it something dumb. Like, let me be able to change my outfit freely. Like, sure, let me get to, like, rank V or R or something. But, like, don't make me wait until rank B until I can change my outfit to, like, really nice outfits. Because I will not be happy. I want to be able to change my outfit. Like, in Sword and Shield, maybe this is also X and Y, but Sword and Shield and X and Y, they have the same dress as the base dress of the girl character, but it's a different color. So there's like, for Serena, it was blue, and for whatever the name of the girl character in Sword is, it was like purple, which was cool. And I was like, oh, I want to use that dress. It's locked until the 8th gym. Why? Like, it's the same outfit, just a different color. Let me change it, like, early. Like, give me a whole new outfit maybe until by the 8th gym. But the same outfit, but a different color is locked till the 8th gym? Seriously? Like, they better not be the same outfits from X and Y either. They probably won't, because we have the new outfits anyway. But I will probably cry, because I'm not a fan of all the outfits in X and Y. I don't like, they have like the blue striped shirt, but then they have the orange collar. Why the orange? Who agreed to this? The orange throws it off. Like, ugh. They're for sure gonna have some super nice clothing options locked behind rank 8. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the follow, Sigma Boy. Hi. Hope you're doing well. Okay, it has 1-5 from the jump catch game. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're gonna lock some clothing options to rank 8. I know. I don't want them to, but I know that they will. And I'm gonna be unhappy about it. Just don't make it something dumb. Like, what if I like the outfit that we have? I just don't like the green color as much. Maybe I'm not into the green. What if I want it to be purple? They lock that to rank A. I'm going to be so upset. Like, don't do that, Pokemon. Do not do that. Please don't do that. It's unlikely they'll keep all the outfits from X and Y and ZA, but they might have a few to reference X and Y. I'm sure they'll have a few to reference X and Y. Like Serena's main outfit, maybe the blue version too. They'll have that. But they won't have, I don't think they'll have like the whole roster, because it just wouldn't make sense. And it would be so boring. Like, I think they were gonna definitely have some new stuff. I will say I did like the jeans they had in X and Y. Like, they had the dark jeans, they had the light jeans, the ripped jeans and stuff, the skinny jeans, and I think that was cool for the girl in the X and Y. I liked that a lot. The shoes are, I'm never really someone that cares too much about shoes, because normal everyday life, no one really matches their shoes unless it's like dress shoes. So you could have like the most colorful like regular shoes, especially like Scarlet Violet is a good example. You could have the craziest most colorful shoes that totally do not match your outfit. But I want like to match a little bit, you know? Like, I feel like the X and Y clothing, I get it was the first game when we had alternate clothing, but some of those outfits left more to be desired. Like, I want more, like, if they're gonna do a dress on a character, give me more than just the same dress in 2 different colors. Like, maybe a different color, like a different dress entirely. It'd be kind of cool. And I know X and Y did do that, but those were ugly. It was like this fairy keeper dress or whatever, and it was just like, no, I don't want to look like a 5-year-old. Like, I like to have shoes that at least look not terrible with the outfit the character has. Yeah, I agree. I definitely think that some of them could have better, like, another thing. I know that they did, a lot of games lately have been doing this for Pokemon. They have like the same shoes, but then they have like the 5 colors of the same shoes. Just have the shoe and then click to the next button to pick the color. Why do we have to have it lined down with the same color? Like, it's just a little much, and it gets a little busy. I think it would be easier if they just did like click the outfit you like the design of or the shape of, and then click the color that you want to pick. That would be easier because it's always the same colors anyway. It's pink, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and maybe one other color like black and white, and maybe gray. Like, you guys have the same colors at this point. Just put them all to the side as like a second clickable option. So, yeah, navy also. That's the other one. Yeah, it's just like it just could make it a little cleaner, I think. Because it's annoying when you're trying to find like, okay, I don't like this outfit, but I want to find a different outfit, and you scroll all the way to the bottom, and it's like no new outfit. It's just the several different colors of the outfit. It would just be a little easier if they did it. Organized it a little better, but I don't know. They may not. Now, another thing about ZA is the reason it might have been in the Nintendo Direct is it might be on the Switch too, because they were announcing a lot of games. Some of them not coming out till like 2026, like Tomodachi Life. Also, I didn't realize there was a lot of people that wanted Tomodachi Life as a game again. I played it as a kid when it came out, and I thought it was goofy and silly. But I didn't have an urge to have a second one, but some people apparently really did, and people freaked out when they announced Tomodachi Life for the Switch. So, good for them. Like, I probably will check it out because it's goofy and it's funny, but I just was very surprised that people wanted that game. But that's one of the games that's coming out not to 2026, and unless they announce, because they're supposed to announce the Switch on another, more info on the Switch 2 in a Nintendo Direct in April. I don't know if they've confirmed it for this year or not, but if not, it could be something that happens a couple years from now. So it may not be on the Switch 2, but we'll see. I kind of hope it's not. I know some people are hoping it is, but I hope it's not because I really don't want to have to buy another system. I kind of just don't want to buy another system. But you know it probably will be, I think. People are like, oh, the graphics will be like so much better. I mean, they'll probably be a little better, but I don't know. I just don't care too much about most of the games they showed in the Direct. There are only a few I care about. Yeah, I really wasn't going in knowing that I was going to be like into any of the games. I'm not really into Nintendo games as a whole. I like the Pokemon games, which is kind of partner with Nintendo, but they're not really Nintendo. I like the Mario games. I like the Kirby games. But that's kind of it. Like, Sonic games are Sega, so they probably won't announce Sega games on a Nintendo Direct. So I like to check out the Sonic games every once in a while. I wasn't into Frontiers, but I did like Sonic and Shadow Generations. So, I don't know. There's not much that I care about either. So, I completely understand where you're coming from, but I was just watching it because I was bored. I usually don't watch the Nintendo Directs at all, but because it'll be posted on Twitter anyways. Everyone will talk about it. But I don't know, I watched that one and I'm glad I did because I got to see ZA stuff, so that was cool. I only really cared about the ZA and a couple games that are going to be on every system. Yeah. Hi, Sine Wave Mood. How's it going? Hello. We're just shiny hunting. But yeah. I don't think there really just isn't much games that I'm crazy into aside from Pokemon. I really mostly just play Pokemon. Kirby, Pokemon. I don't even play Kirby as much as I used to. I still love Kirby games and stuff, but I definitely don't play Kirby as much as I used to. I want to get more into Steam games, but there's just not a lot of Steam games that I'm into. So, I don't know. I wish I could shrug with my model, but I cannot. When I get a 3D model, I'll be able to shrug. I want to make this model into a 3D model at some point. I think that'd be so much fun. All right, number 400. Pretty good one to drop in for a bit before I went out and got dinner. That's fair. We're going to probably end actually soon. I wanted to get to 400 today, and we got to 400. So we're probably going to finish up ourselves. Yeah. Ugh. Crack my neck. Ah, well, there you go. Yep. I had dinner already a while ago, but I might get a snack or something. I don't know. Let's see, number 400. Let's see if Lumpster got his wish and he gets it at number 400. It's his lucky number. We'll see. 400 is still incredibly far from odds, but you never know. She could shine right there now. I saw a lot of people get it, though, before 1,000. I know 4,096 is the odds, but I've seen a lot of people get it before then. Before 1,000. There's only one person I've seen that got it like 3,136 or something crazy, which is insane. It took them 2 years to get there, but no, I'm sure they probably weren't shiny hunting every single second, but still. Pop beep beep boop beep boop bop pop pop beep beep boop bop. Let's see. Most people aren't crazy enough to shiny hunt every second of the every day. Yeah, that's true. Nah. No luck. Oh. Alright, I think that's all I'll do for today. I think I got to 400 and I think I am happy with that. So, let's go back to the room. Who can we find to raid, perhaps? I don't know. 400 is a nice number. It is a nice number. I like it a lot. We're also ending like exactly at 9 o'clock, so I feel like that's pretty good. Not a crazy long stream today, but I am also very drained, so I don't really want to stream too long anyways. But let's see who else is doing something interesting. Someone's watching My Little Pony? What the heck? That's random. Interesting. Interesting. It's indeed random. It's just, you know, not what I expected. I'm gonna look for... Okay, that's fine. Why did that not work? Okay, that was not what I meant to do. I just got someone watching One Piece now. That's also not something I expected to see. Is that even, like, legal? Like, I mean, sure you can watch it probably with a filter or something on, but like, bruh. Okay, well, I'm not getting a lot of luck finding anyone interesting. At least doing something similar. Saw someone watching the Zork movie a few days ago on Twitch? That's interesting. Well, this one might be interesting. Let's see here. Interesting. Maybe. Who am I following that's live right now? You know what? let's raid Raichu. It's I love her. I've always loved her design. She's very pretty. And she's looks like she's just chatting, watching like YouTube videos to react to. But she just became partner. So we'll congratulate her on getting partner. But that's weird that they're watching that on Twitch. You think that Pokemon would flag that, but anyway, I'm gonna send you guys over there. Copy the raid message if you like, or just send her congratulations on getting partner, on Twitch. So yeah, I'm gonna send you guys there. I hope you have a good rest of your night. I will see you guys next time, which will be probably Sunday, because I don't know about tomorrow. But Sunday, I'm doing a collab with Panna and some other people doing Gartic Phone. So we'll be doing a nice Gartic Phone collab. So yeah, I will see you guys on Sunday. All right, bye-bye. Have fun.